I don't care who killed the prostitutes. If Crane was helping himself to the community coffers, it means his hand was in my pocket, and you just let him go!
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White...
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ah, there's the old wrecking bowl himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
I got some of Fabletown's
Look what
money
I
back.
found.
Oh, and this, by the way.
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
That would be nice. I am kind of hungry.
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby. You've been gone all day. What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine. So what else did you find out?
I gotta say, this thing reaches a lot further than we thought. The Crooked Man has something on everybody. It wasn't just Beauty and the Lone. Beast was working for him. His goon, the Jersey Devil, is putting the squeeze on all kinds of Fables down at the Lucky Pawn. And he's got Fables enslaved at the butcher shop, making black market magic.
This is worse than we could have imagined.
But that's over now, because we got the mirror. And once it's fixed, we got him. That's how Crane did it.
Something tells me it's not gonna be
That's
that
how
easy.
we're gonna do it.
Excellent work. Really.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
What, does it
Don't
not
go
fit
far,
right?
Sheriff. I'd like to have a few words of my own with you.
Unbelievable.
Don't worry. We'll talk soon. You can count on it.
I don't understand. This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
He's got a spell on it?
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little touchy. It helps that I have a good working relationship
How
with the
would
mirror.
you see that? That's
Crane
obvious.
was carrying it. Part of the night, at least. I found it in his coat. It's pretty amazing it's still intact after the fight, the kidnapping, and then riding around with Bloody Mary for however...
Yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help.
Bloody Mary
It
goes
could be
to
a
a
while,
mirror, so-
Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready. Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
How ironic.
If you ask me, you're everything that's wrong with Fabletown.
Is it fixed? Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
I can't take those two right now.
Neither can
We're
I.
trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
If only
You
it were that
need some
easy.
help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him. He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
No budge on that bloody glamour. Only came in to see him.
I have got some
Toad,
money in my
come here.
pocket, though.
I thought I made myself very clear.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallet because of you.
Before we get into any of that, what do you know about the Crooked Man?
Don't try to change a subject on me. I need a little bit of that walking around money, you know? My car, total, the gaping maw in my wall. Any of us sound familiar? I'm not looking for a handout. Just what's right. I need it, Bigby.
Here, Crane won't be getting any use out of this. Will that do?
Crane's money, eh? Well, I suppose that means it belongs to me as much as anybody. Thank
Agreed.
you, Sheriff.
Use it to get glamour, Toad. You Got the money now, so I won't be so lenient if I catch you again. And the farm is always on the table.
But of course.
It's vitally
Crane owed you anyway. It seems. Frankly, he owed everybody.
Bluebeard, you want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason. You know that as well as anyone. Well, did you or didn't you? Fine, we'll deal with it later. I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons, but someone did. What would make a person do that? What could those girls have done?
I don't know. But when I catch the fucker who did this, I'll find out why.
Sheriff, Miss White! I believe the mirror is repaired.
Oh, good.
I have to say I have been better. But thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry, I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
Let me guess you won't be able to.
Yeah, I want to see where he's ended up, too.
Is he dead?
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my
She knows
way.
we're watching,
so
doesn't she?
please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction and looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings. So, let's not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man. Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Are you having trouble with the rhyme, Sheriff?
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang out?
There's his
I
door.
don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Was
Hold on.
that apartment? Oh, it moved.
The door. It moves.
It's us.
Yeah, Jersey mentioned that.
Wait a minute. I know that door.
The lost kitty.
Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Meanwhile,
Bigby,
you watch
wait.
the mirror.
When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial. This can't be like it was with Tweedledum. I don't care if it gets out of hand. You don't let it come to that. I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way.
I'll catch him and bring him back here, alive. Then we can clean him and cook him together.
Good. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready.
Don't have
I
time
got
to
no other
wait.
choice.
Call if the door moves. Good to have one person in front of the mirror. Who's this? Oh, it's Bigby. Under the bridge, is it there? Yes, it is. Is that still? Oh, okay. I thought it was a different cat now. Let's try to open it first. What are we gonna find through here? we get back here? Knock, knock. How crooked is this house?
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. I know you weren't here on a social call, so thanks for not giving me a hard time.
Hold on. You've just been waiting for me to show up? You knew I was coming?
That's what they told me. I don't know, they said you made it pretty clear. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do.
Fine, lead on.
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard, or an escort for that matter. I was a little surprised myself when they asked me to do it. I thought it was a joke, actually. I'm an easy target.
Not sure what's
But
going
he
on.
takes me seriously. He doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like.
He's a manipulator.
He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is gonna get caught in the middle. And if you're here, it can't be good. So I hope you two can come to an understanding.
So he wins everyone's favor, so they'll
A lot of
elect
us
him as the
depend on
ruler.
him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office, but he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Can't you just wait up, Sheriff? Thanks.
Some kind of a fucking joke to you. What did
Who's
I
in
tell
there
you?
with him?
Stop laughing at me. Oh yeah?
Tell me who the fuck is back there.
I don't exactly know. I just mind the door. The boss is there.
And like Crane before
That
him,
much.
I'm sure he will prove himself quite handy to have in my pocket. Either he's smart enough to see this is for the best, or dim enough to do as he's told.
I say he'd be more useful killed.
Tweedo.
That won't be necessary. Sheriff Wolf, sir.
Tweedo and the pimp. Oh, and that guy.
Thank you, Tim. I know the sheriff isn't the accommodating sort, but you handled it. You did well. You can go now.
Thank you, sir.
You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it.
I like your premise, but
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
your execution is not very good. Killing people and all.
All right, you got me here. Let's talk.
Huh. Is it over? Next time on The Wolf Among Us.
I've heard stories about you. In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming. And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
I am liking this new villain. This next episode is gonna be great. Most of us did not send him to the farm. Most of us did not try to remove the ribbon. Probably because we know about the fairy tale of the girl with the ribbon around her neck. I think that was one of my favorite fairy tales when I was little. I actually remember I have this book. I probably said this already. I have this book. I don't know what happened to it. But, yeah, and it has that fairy tale in it. I think that's the only one in it. Like, these really creepy, drawn pictures. I really want to find that book. I hope we own it. Because the art was really neat. Most people went to the butcher's first. Most of us did not send him to the farm. Most people did not agree to talk to him first, huh? Alright, well. That was episode 4.